I have Sam here with me. She started the Strength Pride in July 2020. I think that's right, isn't it?
Yeah, about then, yeah.
Yeah. So she's been working with me since then. She's also in the Level Up Club where I teach my classes, and her two daughters join in the classes sometimes as well, and the dog. So everyone is obviously always busy. All women are really, really busy. And I know that's the same for you. So can you tell us a little bit about you and your lifestyle, your family, that kind of thing?
Basically, I work part-time, obviously, so I've got more time to exercise, and that's not an excuse. I have two girls, a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old. And my 3-year-old does like my attention and that a lot. So I have to work around them. Well, obviously, my 3-year-old goes to nursery, so I can do my HIIT classes then. But I normally I catch up if I can. I will catch up when I can, or sometimes Layla will join in. Haley just climbs all over me, but Layla will sometimes join in. She's actually a big fan of yoga, Layla, at the moment. So she does join in. Obviously, like the dad helps and it'll keep him occupied, so I can join in. And I found as well, just doing little, like my own little exercises with Layla in the garden when it's hot, like we play Chase the Shark.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but we're chasing some imaginary shark and we just run around the garden, basically.
Yeah, you've posted some really cool videos of like you and your daughters like doing stuff like that, and just proving that it doesn't have to be like a workout. You can just move with your kids, and to be honest, having a 2- and 3-year-old is enough movement anyway.
We normally
from eating things.
Lily's now going through a phase of liking the Alexa, so she loves Liam Payne, Strip That Down. So we normally just put that on and we just dance. We've made and Little Mix Secret Love Song. It's a slow song, but she loves it. We make up a dance routine to that. And we normally just jump about the house, wrestle and that. Anything that involves movement. And obviously I get my strength through this one, picking her up. She likes to be picked up and moved around. I get my movement. Every movement counts with kids.
She's having a great time.
Yeah, just the simple things.
So why did you originally reach out to work with me?
I needed help with my motivation to actually exercise, and because Haley was such a tiny baby, all I did was practically I ate chocolate and crisps for dinner, and that's all I could grab because she just cried all the time. Mm-hmm. And it was hard with me being home Monday to Friday on my own all day with 2 kids, and I just needed help of even little advice how to turn your life around from that. I needed help with exercising because I did go to the gym, but then I just stopped going. I find that's not motivating enough going to a gym, like especially if you're going on your own. And obviously boys are at the gym. I don't like working out in front of boys. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's better being in like an all girls group and everybody's going through the same thing. And even when you do HIIT classes, nobody's watching each other. They've all just, Sarah doesn't have time to watch people when she's jumping about, really, does she?
No, everyone's just working, it's only 30 minutes, so it's like, right, we need to work hard and get the sweat on. But yeah, that kind of working from home as well, so working out from home, you can do that with me as well, which is really good for you who like you have that fear of working out in front of guys, and you're not alone in that. A lot of ladies don't want to work out in front of guys. You feel like you're being watched or whatever.
Yeah, and judged.
So did you have any reservations about working with me?
Not really, just in the sense of I'm not all that good at exercises, which you've brought out simpler versions of the exercise. Like I'm not very good at press ups, which obviously I'm now that is my goal to work towards. But I just thought I can't do half these exercises just by the name. And after just doing a few classes, I can do most of them and that now.
Yeah.
I've improved from just working with you.
Yeah, so
I've improved my knowledge and stuff as well.
Yeah, you do really well. And like just for everyone watching, Sam went from just doing wall push-ups, which are completely fine. It's about building that upper body strength. Obviously, women have less upper body strength than men, and now she can do them on her knees, which is incredible. And now she's set herself the goal of doing a full press up, which is awesome. Is Haley gonna do a full press up? So what was your original goal when you first started working with me?
I had like it was kind of unrealistic. I just wanted to lose weight basically. It wasn't like you say smart. I just wanted to lose weight, and I never really had the knowledge of like my actual goal setting. Like, so obviously a lot of girls are just like, I just want to lose weight, and I never had any real setting, which you helped me with. My main goal has always still is going just to drop some dress sizes, aim for one dress size at a time to drop, and just to tone up as well and become fitter in myself.
Yeah, and like you have changed your goals, haven't you? So you originally wanted to lose weight, and now you don't even look at the number on the scale, like, because I have weekly check-ins with my clients, and Sam made the decision to go, nope, I'm not even going to look at the scale anymore. I'm not interested. I'm going to focus on inches and dress size, which is really cool, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I found as well, like when I was weighing myself, like I could weigh myself 10 seconds later and it was completely different to what it was. So I was like, I'm just giving up with this. I'm just going to go by inches, because inches are, I do weigh myself, but I don't log it just to have a nosy. But I find I've lost more than inches than what the scales are actually showing.
Yeah, and that's because you're building that muscle. And that kind of leads on to the next question is, what other achievements have you had outside of the weight loss goal?
My food. I eat a lot healthier. I thought from working with Jen, just say, for instance, I made sausages or something for tea. I thought having 4 was greedy, but it's actually not. I was having more like mash or chips. That was where the greedy bit was, having more carbs. I found that actually I need to get more protein in my food as well. So when I think I've been greedy with food, it's more my carb side that I've been greedy with. Okay. And I've been having basically the correct amount of meat on my plate, and my snacks, eating healthier. I'm eating more fruit, more. I do enough to eat veg with every meal anyway, but I'm eating veg with practically everything, and that.
She's having a great time. Yeah, and just a point to note is that like Sam hasn't cut carbs out. I'm not about that, but all she's done is just reduce those carbs. So she's not restricting herself, but she's just been re-educated that the balance of her food on a plate was not necessarily right, and that she wasn't being greedy eating 4 sausages, because that's completely fine. And so would you recommend other people to come and work with me on their health and fitness goals?
Oh yeah, 100%. And obviously I've been in your female boss group for a year today, wasn't it? Yeah. And obviously everything's changed, and I do, when I'm at work, I actually talk to customers, like men and that, just in general, not trying to like get them to come into your group. I just talk to them about it and that, because they'll talk about chocolate and that to me, and I'm like, oh no, I can't eat that much chocolate today, I've already eaten enough. And then we just get in a discussion about it, and they're just like, oh, good for you and that. And I talk to a lot of people about it. I would recommend it, especially if you're wanting to do all this without men.
Yeah.
Without men, and that it is so much easier, no judgment. Obviously, I'm quite bad. I was quite bad at bloody on MyFitnessPal. I went through a phase of just being bad, and Jen was good with that. She understood, and helped me get back on track with it all, basically.
Yeah, and it is a really good point to note, is that like not just you, a lot of the other ladies within the community have had to have a week or 2 off, just off plan as such, and that mindset changing, that it's okay to have that time off and then get back into it. That's something that a lot of you guys have learned about as well, is that you can literally just, it doesn't matter if you take 2 weeks off the year, but just getting back onto it and it's fine and there's no like issue. Whereas a lot of people do that yo-yo and it's just like crazy and they give up. Once they've given up for a week, they give up for like 6 months or whatever. So
I think that's the thing as well, like when you talk about fitness, I was just thinking at first, oh, I can't eat like salads every meal. I can't always eat a salad. That was my main concern with food as well, is I'm like, I can't just eat healthy all the time. I mean, I think one of my issues is I worked at McDonald's for 9 years, free food. I didn't eat it all every shift. I did eat Greggs and Subway as well. But when you've got that bad stuff in you, it doesn't really help. But which I've found when I've spoken to people that worked at Macca's and that, they took their own food in. I mean, it was things like pot noodles and that. I mean, I know they're not the best. But
yeah,
I've gotten so much better with my food. I mean, to be fair, when I've gone off track, it's not been completely, it's just with my snacking that's gone.
Yeah,
that's messed up. I eat healthier. I think as well, having someone like Johnny as well, he never cooks, but he'll eat what's given in front of him basically. He'll eat everything. So if I put salad with his food, he'll just eat it. If I put veg, he'll eat it.
Yeah.
And he won't complain if he doesn't like it. He'll just keep eating it. I think as well, that's where it's good. I've got that support at home as well, of Johnny.
Yeah. And it does help having that support network. So if someone was on the fence about working with me, what would you say to them?
I'd tell them to go in the female boss group and speak to other girls as well. Even just have a look through, because as well, there's not just support of Jen. I mean, all the other girls, I know they're not as qualified as Jen, but they all give as much advice as they can. And obviously you will comment as well on posts. I'd say just look in the group, in the female boss group, it's free. So what's the worst you're going to lose from that? You're not going to lose anything, really.
Yeah, and then sign up.
Someone about to help out. I mean, I'm quite bad with Facebook. It just does my head in. But if I ever need advice, I just comment. I will comment in it if Jen's not around at the time. Jen does get back to you. And then I realise as well, no question's stupid, because I ask a lot of questions. I do ask a lot of questions about stuff, and it's never laughed at or like, oh, more questions.
No, I'd rather people ask questions, because it's better that you're feeling engaged and motivated to ask the questions and learn, because health and fitness is a journey and it's about learning as well as just like, you know, losing weight or whatever it is. So
and I think people are a bit uneducated in the sense of when you get the celeb selling stuff, like obviously at the moment Holly that was on Geordie Shore, she used to sell all these weird weight loss stuff and now she regrets it. And all these celebs are just getting paid, especially with COVID and that, they're just taking it to advertise all these weight loss stuff that isn't legit. And I'm literally, I mean, I think I've deleted quite a few people because they're just promoting all this capsules, tablets, whatever, shakes and that are no good. And yeah, they do lose the weight, but then they don't realise like what actually happens. And it's not good for them. A lot of people are educated in this, and they need the right people to talk to. And obviously you've got your free group, so if you just join it, you've got nothing to lose apart from, well, nothing really. You're there for advice for free as well. Like what are you losing with free advice?
Exactly. Well, thank you very much, Sam and Hayley. If anyone has any questions at all about the Strength Pride or the Level Up Club, I'm sure Sam won't mind you getting in touch with her. She can give you an honest opinion about everything away from me. I know she'll be a positive like speaker of it anyway. So.